Hello friends, my name is Mani and welcome to Rcare. Today in this video we would be discussing about Lithuania. So I would be sharing everything about Lithuania, your application procedure, gap is accepted or not, the PR, the application process, how to get the visa, what all questions generally being asked by the students when we counsel them. So I would start up this video, which is a very common question asked by most of the students about the PR. Yes, you get a PR in Lithuania if you have stayed more than 5 years. So the stay back should be more than 5 years. It could be in the form of student visa or it could be in the form of employment or whatever. So your entry should be at least for 5 years, right? So the second most important question which has been asked about the intakes. So there are two intakes, one is in January and the other is in September. So for January the deadlines are somewhere around November and for September the deadlines are somewhere around June. So we have to calculate our visa and the application constantly so that we do not get a visa rejected. Why? Because everything has to be done on time. If the application is not on time, then it is not a good idea because the visa success rate decreases. Yeah, so let's come up with a third very important point about the Schengen visa. So if you go to Lithuania, you get a Schengen visa, you have an entry for more than 20 countries, and in fact you can study from Lithuania and you can migrate to Germany, or you can study in France or in Italy or anywhere wherever you want, which is known as a student exchange program, and we call it as Erasmus Program in Europe. So I have made up a detailed video for Erasmus Program and I'll be sharing the link in this description. So apart from this, the fourth important point is your application fees. So the application fees whenever we apply to Lithuania is not so high. It's somewhere around 100 euros. It depends upon university to university. So lump sum is 100 euros. Yeah. The fifth important point which you should know when you are planning to go to Lithuania is when you apply to the university accepts the gap. So you have a gap duration. If you have a gap for 4 years or 5 years, it should not be more than 7 years. Then also you can study in Lithuania. So they accept the gap. Plus you can also apply to Lithuania without IELTS or without TOEFL, right? So on the behalf of your MOU, you can apply to the university. But when you apply on the behalf of your MOI, that means that it's not going to be such a good university, but still you have an option if you're not able to cope up with your IELTS or with your TOEFL, or you do not have a time, right? But please try to clear up IELTS or TOEFL. So let's come to the other point, which is about the part-time job. So yes, you're eligible to work for the part-time job in Lithuania, which is somewhere around 20 hours per week, and you can work for minimum 20 hours per week. And thank you so much for watching this video.